Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial on LearnWeb 2.0. What is LearnWeb? LearnWeb is a collaborative search and sharing system which brings different online services such as YouTube, Flickr, Bing, Vimeo and SlideShare together. It also provides advanced features for organizing and sharing distributed resources with a group of people. To access the platform, you will need to enter your username and password in these fields. In case you are a new user, you will have to click on I'm a new user. A pop-up window will appear which will allow you to choose a username and a password. You need to confirm your password and enter your email address. Then click on Register to register your account. If instead you would like to create an account for the Yale community, which uses this platform for its studies, you will need to click here. In this case, we will access the platform with a Yale account. We will enter our username and password, click on Login, and access the platform. Once logged in, you will find yourself on this page where you'll notice the Yale Community Welcome message. On the upper left-hand side of this page, you can click on LearnWeb 2 whenever you want to get back to the home page. And this page right here will reappear. On the top center instead, you can use the search bar to research, add resources and contents. On the upper right side, you can choose a language between English and German. Further to the right, you can click on the cog-shaped menu and decide whether to view your resources, your groups, the activity stream, your profile settings, the Web 2.0 settings, or whether to log out. To access the group section, you'll need to click on the cog-shaped menu and click on My Groups. On the page that appears, you'll be able to see all the groups that have been created up to this moment. In case you want to create a new group, you just need to click on Create Group up here on the right. You have to type in a name for your group and select your community, which in our case is Yale. Optionally, you can write a description and choose a language for your group. At this point, just click on Create Group and your group will be created, and you will automatically be the leader of your group. Once you've created your group, you will be able to see it on the upper left-hand side. By clicking on it, a drop-down menu will appear. The first item you can see is the Overview, which offers a panoramic view on the group. It will allow you to see all the activities that have occurred, from its creation to all the added resources. The second item is Members, which in this case is only me. The next one is Presentations, which we will look into later. After this, we have the links, which we will also see later. For the time being, we can say that you can create Word, Excel and PowerPoint files, or create topics to add to the forum, but we'll see that later. Next in line are the resources, which is obviously where you can find your resources, and we'll come back to that later. Last but not least are the subgroups. By clicking on this, the Overview item appears, which will allow you to see all the information concerning your subgroups, from their creation to the addition of resources. To access the group section, there are two possibilities. You can either click on Group Preview on the upper left-hand side, or you can click on the cog-shaped menu on the upper right-hand side and choose My Groups. Both cases will lead you to this page where you can see all the groups that have been created so far. Once you choose the group you would like to be a part of, you'll just need to click here on Join, and a notice up here on the right will tell you that you are now part of that group. On the top of this page, you can see the group description, its title, its course, and its leader. To exit this group, you just need to click on Leave under Options, and a notice on the upper right-hand side will tell you that you have just left this group. To upload your resources, you'll just need to access your group and click on Resources. At this point, you'll click on Upload Resource on the upper right-hand side. A menu will appear which will allow you to upload a file from your desktop or to add an internet resource by entering a URL address. Let's see how to upload a file. Click on Choose File and a pop-up window will appear. Click on Choose once again and this will lead you to your desktop. Select the resource you wish to upload and click on Open. Now wait a few seconds for the file to upload. On the upper right-hand side, you'll see the preview of your resource. At this point, you can type in the title, the author, and the description. Now click on Add Resource and your resource will be added. Now you can decide whether to tag it. In this case, we'll type in LearnWeb 2.0. We'll click on Tag and our image has now been tagged. What you can also do is add a comment. Type it in. Click on Comment to send it in. Your comment and your tag can now be seen by all group members. Let's now see how to add a resource directly from the web. Once again, click on Upload Resource. But in this case, select URL. I previously copied a URL from a YouTube video, so in this case I just need to right-click and select Paste. Since I selected a YouTube video, LearnWeb automatically assigned it a title and a description, for YouTube is implemented in LearnWeb 2.0. Now click on Add Resource and your resource will be added. Once again, we can decide to add tags and comments, and as we already mentioned, they will be seen by all group members. Another way to add your resource is by using the toolbar in the upper center of your page. Here you'll enter your resource by using a title. In this case we use English, our keyword, and you can see how LearnWeb shows us results coming from LearnWeb, but also from Google. In this case we'll click on this resource as an example, and we'll just wait a couple of seconds to be transferred to the page showing all the results. You can now see all the found resources, and you can select the one you think is most suitable. In this case, we'll add this article. We'll click on Copy To, and a pop-up window will appear. You can now choose whether to upload it to your own resources or to the group resources. We will now choose the group resources. The title and the description will be automatically added. Now click on Save to complete this step. To see the result, just click on Resources, where you'll find all the resources you have added. To create a presentation, you'll just need to click on Presentations and then on New Presentation. At this point, you can choose your layout, whether you want a single or double page view. The procedure in any case doesn't change. We'll now choose the single page view, and the edit page appears. This window offers you suggestions on how to use the editor. Now we can close it. On the left-hand side, you can see your slides. You can change their order by dragging and dropping them into the right spot. To enter or modify your text, you'll just need to left-click on it. This will open a page which will allow you to write. When you're finished, just click on OK. To save the presentation, click on Save on the upper right-hand side. By default, the title will be New Presentation, but you can enter your own title. When finished, click on Save. To see it, you'll need to go back and refresh the page. If you click on it, you'll see the preview here on the right. If you wish to see it, click on Present. If you want to modify it, click on Edit. If you want to cancel it, click on Delete. We'll take a look at our presentation. To scroll along, just click on the next slide. This way, you can see the whole presentation. Let's now take a look at the item saying links. By choosing this, you'll be able to create Google Documents using Word, Google Spreadsheets using Excel, and Google Presentations using PowerPoint. Let's take a look at the first item, Google Documents. First of all, type in a title. Then, click on Add Link. Once you've done this, your document has already been created. To modify it, just click on it. A page will open which will allow you to work on your document. When you're finished, you can choose whether to save it on your desktop by clicking on File, Download As, and by choosing the type of file you need. Or you can choose whether to share it. To do this, click on Share on the upper right-hand side. On this page, you can see the link to your resource, which you can add to your group resources or to your own resources. You can also share it via mail or via these social networks. As mentioned earlier, you can also create Google Spreadsheets. Once again, you need to choose a title and click on Add Link. To modify it, just click on it. And here is your Excel page. Now you can insert your data. When you're finished, you can choose whether to save it on your desktop by clicking on File, Download As, or whether to share it. Here is your new link. Last but not least, you can create a Google presentation. Choose a title again and click on Add Link. Now click on it to modify it, and here is your PowerPoint page. To add new slides, just right-click here on the left and click on New Slide. You can see your presentation by clicking on View Presentation here up on the right. And again, you can choose whether to save it on the desktop by clicking on File, Download As, or whether to share it by clicking on Share. Here is your link to the presentation. One of the most important things of these online documents you created is the possibility of synchronous collaborative writing. This means that each and every user can not only comment but also modify and correct your document. Another interesting function you can find here is the forum. To access the forum, just click on Forum and this page will appear. Here you can see the topics that have already been created. If you want to create a new topic, just click here or here. This page will appear. Type your title up here and your text down here. Click on Preview to see what it looks like. You can see it up here. If you are satisfied, click on Submit and your topic will be created. Now everybody can comment by clicking on Quick Reply. Just insert your text and click on Submit. If, for example, you find a word or sentence you rather like, you just need to click on Quote and you can actually quote the message. Here you can add your comment and then click on Submit. At this point, you'll have your comment and your quote. The last item is subgroups. To access, just click on Subgroups and then on Overview. Here you can see all the subgroups that have already been created. To create a new group, just go here on the right and type in a title, a text, and the language you will be using. Then click on Create Group. Subgroups are just like groups. You can upload presentations, resources, Word, Excel and PowerPoint documents, and access forums. We've now reached the end of this tutorial. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.